this is Brian Lombardi, the Relocation Program Manager here at Fort Riley, Kansas, home of the Big Red One. Hey, we're coming to you today from Manhattan, Kansas. But before we go into why we're out here, I want to throw some things out there. Yes, we're back. It's 2018, and we're back doing these videos again for you. Okay, you've asked for them, and we're going to provide them for you. I want to thank everybody who has provided the feedback to us. There's been some great feedback that's came through social media to us with some suggestions about things you want to see. So please keep that up. If there's anything that you would like to see in the future that we haven't put on yet, let us know. We will do our best to get those shows in the next couple episodes. Now, we know that housing is a huge deal coming to Fort Riley. So we're out here today with the off-post housing services to show you about, how the off-post housing is decided upon. But I'm going to tell you, whether you're going to be living on post or living off post, you need to let these guys help you make that decision. They are the subject matter experts. So if you're stuck between living on or off post, please call these guys. Let them help you out. And what they're going to show you today is a little bit about all type of homes, how they inspect them, what to expect when you come here. It's a pretty amazing thing that you'll learn in this video. If you are a soldier or a spouse and you do not have a sponsor and you would really like to find out more information about Fort Riley, or you want a sponsor, contact us, 785-239-5739. Now, we would love to talk to you. We also have a lot of spouse volunteers that will be more than happy to talk to you as well, to help you with the spouses coming into Fort Riley. We want you to be armed with as much information as possible. Okay, well, we're on to our video. I'm going to turn it over to the Chief of Housing Services.
Hey, hi everybody. My name is Edwin Ramos, Chief of the Housing Services Office. I'm going to highlight some of the services that all our military personnel and DoD civilians can use. One of them is, if you don't have transportation to go to your housing appointments, give us a call. We will gladly take you out there to eat, whether it's off post or on post. We'll take you to those appointments. Two, if you need somebody to review your leases, we'll do that for you also. You have a landlord-tenant dispute, you come to our office and we can help you with that also. We're here today in one of our homes and one of our partners, and I'll turn it over to one of my area managers and he could go over and discuss in detail what we do in our inspection program.
Hello, my name is Raphael. I'm the housing manager for Manhattan. Manhattan is 20 minutes east of Fort Riley, so it takes you 20 minutes to get to anywhere on Fort Riley onto Manhattan. I work with over 80 property managers in Manhattan, and what I do is I help you with your off-post housing, let you know what's available, how much of the price is, and also give you a ride out there to Manhattan to see what properties are available. Today we have one of our partners, Black Door Properties, Sarah, and she's going to talk about her properties.
My name is Sarah Fadenstiel, and we manage mostly single-family homes, but we do have a few duplexes and townhomes as well. We work with military and civilian families to help you find the best home for your family. And today we are at one of the properties that I manage, and Raphael is going to perform an inspection.
So one of the services that we do at the housing office is we do the inspection. We'll do the move in, move out. We also do the inspection prior to you getting here, so you'll know what your how comfortable are you into moving into this home. And all these homes are on homes.mills, and you'll see it'll either say pending or approved. So what we're going to do today with Black Door Property, we're going to go ahead and start off with the kitchen and show you some of the things that I do to inspect this property. Okay, today we're going to start the inspection in the kitchen. What we're going to be looking for is checking the appliances, make sure they're in working condition, make sure the refrigerator is cold, make sure there's no leaks coming out from the bottom of the refrigerator. We're also checking all the electrical outlets, make sure all the electrical outlets are working. Working my way around, checking the dishwasher, make sure the dishwasher is working. Check the sink, make sure the sink is draining properly. Go underneath the sink, make sure there's no leaks coming out from the plumbing. Also checking the structure of the window, make sure there's no glasses broken, and also that the window locks properly. Continue walking around, looking and seeing that there's nothing physical or leaking from the ceiling. Come over, check the stove, check the microwave, make sure they're properly working, and also checking out the cabinets, make sure that it's secured to the wall. We just finished inspecting the kitchen, and we're going to go ahead and inspect the bathroom. We're going to do is make sure that the lighting is working on the bathroom. Working from top to bottom, working around, checking the electrical socket, making sure that's working. Checking the sink, make sure that's draining properly and it's working. Checking the plumbing, make sure there's no leaks coming through the plumbing. working my way around, looking up and down, making sure there's no mold or no holes in the ceilings or any leaks. Next, I'm going to check the toilet, make sure that flushes and there's no leaks around the toilet. And coming over to the bathtub, turn that on, make sure there's hot water and it's draining properly and not stuck. Also, if there's a window in the bathroom, I'll check the window, make sure there's no cracks, no air coming through the seals, and make sure the glass is not broken and make sure it locks properly. And also, walking around, there's an air vent in this bathroom, make sure to turn that on, make sure the fan's working, and then continue working around the bathroom, and then just looking up and down, making sure the structure of the bathroom is good to go. And now we're in the laundry area. A lot of homes do come with washer and dryer, but a lot of homes don't. So check that out. Check that on homes.mil. It'll show you if it does comes with a washer and dryer. But what we do here, we'll pull the washer and dryer forward. We'll check the plumbing, make sure that there's no leaks coming from the pipes. We'll also check the electrical socket, make sure the panel's there and the power's coming through for the air dryer and the washer. Also the vents, making sure that it's clear and the air is coming through the dryer out through the vents. And also at the same time, we're checking the structure of the house throughout the whole home. Okay, one of the most dangerous appliances that you can have on the home is your water heater and your heater vents and your HVAC system. So what we do here, go ahead and check the electrical heat water pump here. We're checking the pipes, make sure there's no leaks, no rust around the pipes. Checking the electrical cord that there's no frays or it's not broken. We're checking for any bulges, rust. We're checking the outlet to make sure that's 6 inches above the ground. Make sure there's no leaks on the ground. Then we're moving over to the main water line. Make sure the main water shut-off switch is working. We'll work with the rinser to make sure they know where it's at. So if there is a leak in the home, we're able to shut that off and they know where it's at. Now we're moving over to the HVAC system. We're checking the piping. We're checking the panels, make sure the panels are not in place. We're checking the filters, make sure the filters are clean, are in place. And just making sure that overall structure that everything's good on the vents. Now we're moving over to the electrical panel, make sure that it's labeled, make sure that the breakers are in place and it's not broken or frayed. We're also checking, making sure the main power switch is visible and working. We'll also check around, there's no wiring that's sticking out, that's jimmy rigged around the electrical panel. And also, we'll open up this electrical panel and see what's inside, make sure all the wiring is correct. Now we're going to inspect the exterior of the home. What I usually do, I walk around the home, checking the landscape, make sure there's proper drainage for the water when it rains, it's not going back into the home. We're checking the exterior of the home, making sure everything's in place. Looking at the roof, making sure all the shingles are in place, there's no major holes, the roof is not warping. And also, if there's a chimney, check the foundation of the chimney, make sure there's nothing crack or broken on the chimney. Also on the windows, we'll inspect all the windows, make sure they no glass is broken, the foundation is sturdy, and make sure the windows open and close. And also we're gonna make sure, check that there's no vent or air coming into the home. So that's what we do when we inspect the exterior of the home, and we'll get more into detail in inspecting the home on this. At this time, I hope you enjoyed the inspection. We go really more deep into the inspection process. And if anything, just give us a call and we'll set up an appointment. We'll do that inspection for you. At this time, I'm going to turn it back over to the Housing Chief, Edwin Ramos.
Hopefully you enjoyed that inspection. You can reach us at 785-239-3736. Our website is homes.mil, and you can find us on Facebook, Fort Riley Off-Post Housing Services Office. Right?
Ja, das habe ich dir doch schon erzählt. Das letzte Mal schon. Weißt du es nicht mehr? What are you doing in my house? Just kidding.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. I want to throw out there also some things just real quick. But I know, getting housing is very, very stressful. We talked about that already. They've shown you some great things about what they do for you. But I also want to let you know, please, whatever you do not sign contracts before you get here. All right, contact these people, allow them the opportunity to work with you through the process, but don't sign contracts before you get here, because really, sight unseen, we've had some soldiers really get into some hard times over this. So please, be very, very careful and take care of yourself. Next week, join us. We're going to be at the hospital here on Fort Riley, the new hospital, where we would be with First Encounters that would talk you through the entire process. It's a new program for soldiers and spouses that when you arrive here, you'll enroll in and they'll take you through the entire hospital, show you around, get you a clinic to go to, and really help you out. So again, next week, Thursday, 12 o'clock, we'd love to have you join us. Continue to bring the feedback to us. We'll take it on moving to Fort Riley, or you can call us anytime, 785-239-5739. I got to throw a shout out to our first responders and our amazing public works for keeping Fort Riley safe in all situations and weather conditions. From Fort Riley, Kansas, home of the Big Red One, where there is no place better to live, train, deploy from, or come home to, where there is no mission too difficult and no sacrifice too great. Duty first.
Service always.